this video, I'm going to go through additional reporting requirements for SVTS and how these requirements can be met within aXcelerate. I'll be covering the following fields in this video: Program Status ID, Program Supervised Teaching Activity Completion Date, also known as the PSTAC date, Client Tuition Fees, Client Resource Fees, Program Unique Supervised Hours, or PUSH, Fee Exemption and Concession Type, and finally the Enrollment Identifiers. The Program Status ID field can be found on the enrollment page right underneath the enrollment status. The program status is automatically calculated based off the enrollment status and key enrollment dates found just underneath. It is possible to manually overwrite this value, however, it is not recommended to do so. The Program Supervised Teaching Activity Completion Date, or PSTAC date, will manually default to the actual completion date if it exists. Otherwise, it will take the expected completion date. Finally, this value can be manually overridden. The client tuition fee is the hourly fee that the student pays. This can be entered manually at either the enrollment or the unit level, or alternatively, calculated from a linked finance model. If using a finance model, this value can be applied by clicking More Info and pressing this button. The calculated value will account for the nominal or scheduled hours against the units of the enrollment. In this example, there are 70 nominal hours and I've applied a $700 per qualification finance model. The client resource fee is any cost to the student on top of the standard tuition fees, for example, textbooks. This is a per unit cost. This can be entered manually against the student's enrollment, or alternatively, it can be calculated based off the additional items linked to a finance model. In this example, there are 3 units and the additional item in the finance model is $60. The Program Unique Supervised Hours, or PUSH, are defined as the total number of unique, non-overlapping hours of supervised training and assessment activity for the enrollment. This value can be entered manually into this field, or calculated automatically as the sum of all linked workshops and learner activities. Fee exemption / concession type are 2 fields against an enrollment or unit. Code 2 is not always required. If an enrollment level concession type has been set, a manual override can be specified on a per unit basis by selecting the unit enrollment and then pressing the additional fields to reveal the 2 fee exemption dropdowns. On this page, we can also view the unit enrollment identifier. This, alongside the qualification enrollment identifier, are unique IDs automatically created by aXcelerate. We can view the enrollment identifier by returning to the main enrollment page and scrolling to the very bottom.